Let's see here. All right. Hey, it's Larry Smith of the Commander Smiths here with opening some Card Kingdom store credit cards that I got. All right. A little bit of reflection there, but I'm gonna run through it. And half already forgot what I got. I just make a list uh and then just kind of buy stuff as I go as long as it hasn't sold out or you know, didn't spike in price or something. Little cute kitty. Oh, all right. Let's see what's the best batch. Soup. All right, we got some Commander Masters cards in here. Some newer. Oh, what the fuck is going on? All right. Let's see here. Not amazing. I don't know why my camera's out, but okay. Full art putrefy. I kind of buy sometimes beat up or damaged or whatever just to get the card. All right, Corlash. That's a pre-release promo. What's going on? All right, whatever. Let's run through this real quick. Treasure Hunt foil. I don't know. They're just super cheap right now. Let's see here. Maybe that'll be better. Treasure Hunt, just revealing cards. Got some foils, got some promos, a couple others. So two there. Wheel of Torture. Not a bad one. We got a promo Boromir foil, or not promo, but thingy, my job. What the fuck? All right, let's see. Let's see if I smudged it or something. Give me 1 second. Let's see if I can change this a wee bit. And doop. That better? That's better. There we go. All right, Boromir. I didn't have one. Wanted to get it. So Lord of the Rings are going to be in here too. But it's a gorgeous looking card. The one with the Lord of the Rings things over the top. Treasure Hunt promo. Oh, I've always wanted it, but I always only remember when the car combos and goes off in a tournament, and then they all spike and stuff like that. So I figured I'd get it when it's cheap, $100 or something. Sterling Grove Judge promo. I was building a Nixia, and I thought this would be an auto include, and it didn't make the deck. So, but I got it. It's dope. If I got it, it'll go. Spatial Contortion. I picked up a couple of promos. Maybe the Eldrazi deck will uptick it a little bit. We'll see. But promos are pretty cool on there. Plague Stinger, Infect 1/1, just a promo version of it. I have a bunch, but I'd rather have a foil version. My Coid Shepherd. There's another promo full art that I've wanted for a long time, but just never. Card Kingdom makes the credit makes it so that you know, maybe splurge a little bit more, but it's a cool ass looking fucking card. Crows and Grip. It's again something I don't use a lot, but I'd rather have a pimp version if I do. So there we go. That's a F&M. Kiyomaro, First to Stand. This is a pre-release promo of it, foil. It's probably not playable, but it looks cool. Kitchen Finks, another one of those older cards that don't play a whole ton of. And so if I'm looking through cards, I want to look at a promo foil version of it. Catilda and Lear. This is it's a cool card. I like playing stuff from the graveyard. And so we'll see if that makes it anywhere. Deep Root Champion full art. It's just a gorgeous looking card. It's more money than I wanted to spend for sure. But it is a gorgeous looking card. Coiling Oracle, something that I don't use a lot of anymore, but I'm gonna take it used to be something that I used to play with a lot, but Arena, it was a couple bucks, if I'm remembering right. Got a couple of them, 1, 2, 3. Celestial Colonnade, another one of those. Don't use it a lot, but want a promo version of it. It's cheap. Avatar of Hope. This is pre-release, I believe, or a release foil. It's one of the few avatars that I did not have, and so might as well buy it there. Orbit Dreams, permanents come into play tapped. It's a good lockdown card. And this is one that oftentimes is just kind of sold out. I don't think it moves around a whole ton, but Whirlpool Rider foil. Did I get one or two? Just one. Comes into play, shuffle cards from your hand and into your library, then draw that many cards. Red, Winds of Change is a $10 card. Why not have blue has something just like it, super cheap. So I figured the foil would be worth it. RC Sharpshooter. I don't remember what that was for, but it was an idea for something. Subjugate the Hobbits. Got a couple of them. Full arts. Just stealing stuff is cool. Field tested frying pan. Life gain is fun, so embrace it. Assemble the Entmoot. I just like the sacrificing and getting tree folk and stuff like that. And a Glissa Sun Speaker. First strike. I like it, and it taps to destroy. It'll go in my Takasia deck. Let's see here. Where are we at? Wow, I'm flying through this. But we got the a second one, a little bit bigger. And so I think it ends up being about $2 a card that I got. Some of them definitely are more, some of them are definitely cheaper, but all of them will be loved. Let's see what we got here, huh? That's that backside, the last one. Figured Wood Elves, a promo version of it right now would be pretty cool. So got a couple, two or three of them. Yeah, three. They're gorgeous. The dark foiling. Let's see here. Boom. And those promos just came out recently. Picked up a foil windfall. Figured that'd be fun to have too. Treasure hunts, two more treasure hunts, like I was talking about. That'll be it for treasure hunt. All right. Cheap Trailblazers boots. Did I get more than one? Just one. But it's gorgeous. It's Lord of the Rings promo stuff. Got that. Slimefoot and Squeeze, since it didn't come in the Commander product or boxes, I figured I should probably just get one. It's pretty cool. Attack, create token. Lingering Souls promo. It's not heavily played, but it's something that I've always wanted for a long time. Kibu Octavi Prince. I figure I'd get it. It's under $5. Pretty cheap. And monkeys will become a thing, maybe. Heron's Grace Champion. Great for your human decks. Great promo. Pretty cheap as well. Oh, I got two. Cheap enough to get two? What am I doing? Fell Stinger. I like this with the exploit and then draw two cards, lose two life. Target player as well. But foil, a little bit of a promo they got going on. Duggar Hedge Mage is a awesome card. DCI foil version of it. I only get one. It's something that is pretty cool for the ETBs. Destroys an artifact and enchantment if you got two mountains and two plains, stuff like that. Circle of Flame. I got this for my Ishin deck. It deals damage whenever somebody's attacking you, type thing. So that's good. Banisher Priest, another promo, super cheap. Figured it's something that's decent. It's in human decks or ETB decks, and it's cheap. Annex Sentry, only got the one, but that's one of the newer ones. I like it. It's a cheap common or uncommon, but toxic. Get promos of your poison cards. People like that stuff. Thalia and the Gitrog monster. There's one that I didn't get. It was over $10 when it first came out, but it's a foil promo. The stamp one. So glad that I got that now. Koth, Fire of Resistance. That is that complete with the Phyrexian thing. They do have a promo that's like $10, and I kind of wanted to get that, except for it was $10, and I'm like, this is a dollar Planeswalker. So I got a pimp version of it. The different one. I'm sure it's never going to recover, but this one does kind of remind me of like Liliana of the Dark Realms. So I kind of want to pick up a handful of them just for red, though. Getting a mountain into your hand, dealing damage, and then yada. Whenever a mountain enters the battlefield, deals more damage. So just a thought. Boon Bringer Valkyrie full art foil. I got two of them. Yeah, one to have, one to trade. It just seems like 5 mana 4/4 angels with flying, first strike, and lifelink do pretty well. I'm just thinking, Sarah Angel was a beast back in the day. That had different stats, but and then you had Baneslayer Angel, and then you had Lyra Dawnbringer. Like those all got up to $10+. And so I figured might as well get one and have one for trade. Wildfire Awakener. I really like Convoke after building a Convoke deck, so I picked up a couple more of those. But it has Convoke for the X, makes a bunch of tokens. Whenever those tokens tap, you're dealing 1 damage. I think it's a great card. Mist Meadow Vanisher. Whenever this becomes tapped, it's blinking something. I got a couple of decks that I want this in, so I'm happy to pick up a couple more full arts. Filigree Vector. It's a repeatable proliferate, so I think that has a shot. And then I picked up a bunch of the talents. If you're gonna build a command or planeswalker deck, I think you should at least have some of the talents for sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I did get them all. Cool. Um, Referee Squad. It's just for the Convoke deck. I never had it. That's been a couple months at this point, but I didn't have it. Invasion of Chandalar, getting lands or bringing stuff back. And then what's that? You may put a permanent card from your hand on the battlefield. That's pretty good. That should be fun. Axguard Artisan. Again, this is a card that I did not have as an uncommon at all. And whenever you put a 1/1 counter on it, put a treasure token on play, it's going to be great for my Shalayan Halar deck. Strength from the Fallen. This says Constellation, get a buff. This was going to go on a Nixie. I did finish the deck before, but we'll see if that gets in there. We'll see. Vogar and Emerald. Those are the Game Nights ones. They're kind of expensive, but they have yet to reprint these kind of cards. So I figured as long as it wasn't too crazy, I get it. Twin Blade Paladin, gain life, put 1/1 counters on it. And if you have 25 or more life, it has double strike. So, yeah, not a bad thing. A Flayer of Loyalties. I got 2 of those, but it's a 10 mana, 10/10, stealing something, trample Annihilator 2, give it 10/10, Annihilator 2. It's going to do some work. Titan of Liturgia. I probably bought this at too high, but it seems pretty crazy. Uh, you know, choose a creature type. Whenever it becomes that creature type, and then whenever it enters the battlefield or attacks, you may draw a card for each other creature you control that shares a creature type with it. If you do, discard a card. That's crazy, right? And so if you're playing a Merfolk deck or a bird deck or an illusions deck and you attack and you're drawing 4, discarding 1, that's a really good card. Rankle is super cheap off the Commander Masters now, like less than $1. Same thing with Mirren of Clan Neltoth, like great reprints there. Pick them up when they're cheap. Mangara was under $2. I picked up a lot of them because I've been wanting to play with them and I only have one. And so it just kind of shifts around right now. So glad to have a couple. Desecrate Reality. For each opponent, exile up to 1 target permanent that player controls. And then if 3 or more colorless was used, you get another turn. Is that what No. Return a permanent card with an odd mana value. So it's removal. It's an instant. Kind of like it. It was cheap. Alms Collector, another card that had gone down in price dramatically with the reprints in Commander Master. I was definitely going to pick that up. I don't even know how to say that. Archaic Obstruse. Archaic 3/4 Vigilance. Copy target activated or triggered ability you control from a colorless source. You may choose new targets for the copy. This copies lands. There's artifacts and Eldrazi or your colorless artifacts and stuff like that. This hits a lot. So if you're playing with something that's able to get you a lot of mana, be it like Itlamok, and you can just it's gonna do some work. I'm surprised it was as cheap as it was. I gotta get the 5 color slivers. That has to work. Uh Amethyst, Ghost Flame Initiative. I liked my morph deck. Maybe they'll go back to morphing, but figured I'd get myself some Tasha the Witch Queen. Come on. Vassal's Duty. That was a cheap one. The next 1 damage that would be dealt to target legendary creature you control is dealt to you instead. Way to save some creatures. Bard class, and Triplicate Spirits Convoke just for that Convoke deck. All right, that's it. Thanks for watching. Thanks for joining. Hopefully you enjoyed. Maybe you saw some new cards or whatever. Bye.